Well, let's see how this goes. Good morning. It's Monday. Monday morning, 6:43 in the morning. I'm up. Cheers. It's the day after Father's Day, the 17th. Weird how the Father's Day being always on Sunday. This year it fell on Kareem, my oldest nephew's birthday. Kareem turned, I think, 51 yesterday. And then tomorrow is my younger brother Pat's birthday, who is no longer with us. Folks have been on my mind. Hope you all are doing well. When it comes to music, I'll just do a check-in this morning rather than trying to mount a presentation, because of what I do. Quite naturally is show what I've been listening to, and then if I bought something, show what I bought. And I showed you my haul from a few days ago. That's what I've been working on as far as listening. It's all that. I'm very pleased with my haul. And I also am glad to say that I resisted temptation. I knew I could not, literally, it would not be advantageous for me to go down to Grapefruit and spend any more money this month. Like I said, I left behind several things, some library music albums, another Alice Coltrane that's going to be gone. But of the stuff that I showed, I misspoke about one album. I called it a Conrad Schnitzler album, but it's actually a cluster album. Once I played it, if I can find it again. I didn't put anything away. Yeah, it's black. I thought this, without looking at it, when talking about it, I just said Conrad Schnitzler, but this is a cluster album. Mobius, Rodelius, Schnitzler, and Freudigmann. Eruptions numbers 1 and 2, originally released in 1971. That's what I had shown. And this stuff, it's really non-musical. I did read up some, and I liked Schnitzler's approach back then, which was, I'm an artist, I'm doing what I want, I'm making my own rules, I'm not concerned about music, I'm doing things, and it involves sound. Some pretty cool stuff. In the comments, someone mentioned to me with Vivaldi, a particular version of Stabat Mater. I may check it out. It doesn't matter if I like Vivaldi or not, but I'll check it out eventually. I was, again, trying to think about mounting, a particular course of action to show some record this morning, and nothing is sticking. So, and part of the reason is because this is one of those rare weekends where I watched some movies. It was because some channel, new channel, has uploaded a couple of recent movies where, I like, I'm a big kid. I like comics, so I was able to watch a couple of recent Marvel movies, and that's the main thing I did this weekend. The Shaolin thing with the 10 rings, and then I'm trying to look it up here in my history. I don't watch a lot of movies, and the thing that gets me is that it can be a fairly entertaining to a degree. I haven't watched a Transformers movie, but after a while, it's like it's just bam, bam, bang up, tragedy, the love scene, and then the drama, back and forth, back and forth. Will the hero save the day? And it's like It's the same old thing, you know. So I'm not really into movies, and I'm not really interested. There are a lot of art movies and all kinds of movies that do stuff that are not like that. I've seen some. I'm not really interested. So Father's Day. I hope you had a good Father's Day. I shared online with people that, I've talked about my dad. I love him. He's been gone for quite a while, 1980. But we didn't have the best relationship, And when I was a little small child, he didn't think I was his kid. I'm the darkest of the 5 children. And he was on the road when I was born. So when I came back, this is the story that used to be told, or I heard it at least a couple times, where he kind of freaked out when he got back to Omaha and saw me how dark I was, because my dad has red hair and he's light. He was able to pass for white as a young man. But I'm definitely a son, look like him. We're a lot alike, and I have consciously chosen to not be the way that my dad was, even though it's in me in some ways, where he could just really take advantage of people because of his charisma. I know what that's like, and I won't do it. I've done it. It's like, that ain't cool. Okay, so what is this here? I don't know what I got. That's why I'm doing this. So to say, okay, show some records and then get out of here. What did I show? What did I get? A little pile here. Don't know what it is. Let's see together. Oh, L'Uovo di Colombo. Some of that good old Italian prog rock. This is a reissue. This is their only album that I know of. A reissue, keyboard oriented, kind of ELP-ish. I think this is blue vinyl. Don't play this stuff much, but as a collector, it's stuff that I was after when I was a kid. It's stuff that I wanted. And I can finally get it. So this is enjoyable. It's enjoyable. What's next? Upchurch Tennyson. Phil Upchurch and Tennyson Stevens. Haven't played this in quite a while. This is on Kudu Records with Bob James. And Eric Gale is on here. Steve Gadd on drums. Haven't played this in a while. What year is this? This is 70s. It always caught my attention. It's like, does that cover look slightly suggestive to you? I always thought that. As soon as I thought it, it said, I wonder if these folks realize what that picture might look like. And I think they do. Not that it matters, but it caught my attention, especially for the time. Which brings up Happy Pride Month. Again, these things, for me personally, don't have a lot of, they don't matter, to me a whole lot. I care about people. I hate labels, I'm not gay. I'm just a human being. Happy Pride. What else did I pull here? I'm now into my Michael Urbanek. Michael Urbanek, is he Polish? I believe so. This was the first thing I heard by him. Fusion album. And back in the days of Fusion, this is a good album with his wife of the time, Ursula Dudzak. That's a good one. What else I got him? I got a couple more Urbanek albums. Some of these I actually need to listen to more. Here's another one on Inner City. This is an example of an Urbanek album that I bought cheaply with Zbigniew Zamyslowski on sax and Kenny Kirkland. Don't remember what this sounds like. I know it's good, but I have to check it out. Here's one on the Polish jazz label. Let me correct myself. This is actually the first Urbanek album that I ever found. Michael Urbanek, Constellation in Concert. Polish, completely Polish band. And, again, this is like why I do this. It's like, look at these records. I ain't played these in a grip. So let me put some of this on today. Michael Urbanek's fusion with the album Atma. Consistently good stuff. And yeah, these Polish folks are pretty funky. What's this one here? Urbanek Chorale Band. He's got Omar Hakim on here, Victor Bailey, Facts of Life. I've got some listening to do. Michael Urbanek, Serenade for the City. How cool is this? This is Michael Urbanek. I don't remember this. But look at that. He's got an album released on Motown. Michael Urbanek on Motown. I'm gonna needle drop this stuff as I have breakfast this morning. How's that? Because it's early. I haven't eaten yet. That's what I'll do this morning. And here's another early one with Ursula. Tribute to Comida. I remember this one. This is good. With Attila Zoller. I knew it. And Zbigniew Sippert on here. Tomasz Stanko. Peter Geiger. This one's good. He played with top musicians. Last thing I pulled here in the U's, Urban Sax. Gilbert Artman, right? Pretty sure, yeah, Gilbert Artman, the guy behind Lard Free. If you look up Urban Sax, their performances are art, and they've done some pretty amazing, large-scale, unusual performances, and some of it's online. You can find it online. Urban Sax. Some good stuff. And thanks to the person who said that they didn't think I sound pretentious. I'm just, like I said, I don't plan these things. I just get up and start talking to y'all, if I were to sound pretentious, it'd be like, well, oops, that's just me being me, But it does point to something about watching videos why I don't watch a lot, because a lot of people don't have much flavor. They're not very interesting, not much vibes. And some people do sound pretentious to me. It's like, I say it. I'm not a know-it-all. Compared to a lot of people, I seem to, know a little bit. But some people who don't know shit talk like they really know what they're talking about. And that, to me, is pretentious. I don't even want to listen to them. So, in other news, the neighbors are honoring across the street. It's been quiet. They've had the dog out for periods. Dogs need to be outside, and against that. But since I spoke to my neighbor, I have not had elongated periods of the dog outside. I've had a couple days and even a few nights where the dog would bark endlessly for hours. I'm not exaggerating. And it would just be this yipping, let me in, come get me, don't ignore me, and it was just driving me crazy, and it stopped. Real happy about that. Okay. Well, whatever you do today, have a good day. It's all hot and humid here in Omaha. We don't have severe weather slated for today, but for tomorrow. But it's been really hot and it's real humid. I broke down and put the air conditioner in the window. My central air has been out of commission for years, and I was told when I finally did go to have it serviced that I'd waited too long and they would have to replace almost everything. I couldn't afford it. Oh well. So, okay, so that's just kind of where it's at. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you in a minute.